across the UK, on DAB digital radio, online and on your smart speaker. This is Times Radio, the voice of the times.
Good morning, it is 8 o'clock. This is Aasmah Mir and Stig Abell with Times Radio Breakfast.
The headlines this morning: more than a dozen bodies have been pulled from the Potomac River after a mid-air collision between a passenger plane and a helicopter over Washington, D.C. And an hour ago, the Chancellor told Times Radio that there are consequences for increasing national insurance rate for employers. Ahead,
we'll bring you all that we actually know about the Washington mid-air crash and a bit of Donald Trump's speculation. And Andrew Riley, is it that time already? Goodness me, it is. He's going to be here with his pick of letters to the Times. He has mined his archive for something special for us. What does that mean?
I bumped into him outside the office a couple of days ago. Did you notice Aasmah's last show?
Oh,
and he did.
No.
And he just got off his bike.
Was it a line bike?
I don't know what it was, but he got very wet and he was in his shirt sleeves.
Oh, bless him.
Andrew Riley will be here after just before 8:30. It's Thursday, the 30th of January.
This is Times Radio.
First with the news, Tom Noonan.
Thank you, Aasmah. Good morning. US media reports more than a dozen...
Almost 5 years ago, I decided to take a little bit of a risk. I signed up to sit next to a complete stranger 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, and try to cover the news of the day in a slightly new way. We didn't want to harangue our guests, but we did want to do it in a substantial way. And I know that it sounds pompous, but we wanted to do it with weight and warmth. Our approach has been tweaked along the way. Do you remember when we tried to be really polite and give politicians a lot of space? That didn't work out. But we hope that you like it, and we hope that we provided something of an alternative. Now, there have been some testing times, off-air mostly for me, and testing stories. Lockdown was grim for loads of you. And of course, that awful situation in Israel and Gaza, I have to say, was hard to bear. We tried to listen to everyone. No voices are banned on Times Radio. And if we've introduced you to a point of view or a commentator that you wouldn't have bothered with before, that's probably a good thing. I think that there are 3 things I take from my time here. 2 things can be true at the same time. It's good to listen to polite people with whom you might not agree, and empathy is underrated. I want to thank everyone at News Broadcasting, The Times, The Sunday Times, and especially Times Radio. They work so hard. I've made so many friends here, even if a lot of them are 24 years old. The breakfast team is immense, and they will thrive in the next phase of Times Radio with Stig and Kate. And you, Stig Abell, you are, don't look at me, you are the maddest person I've ever worked with. You have no fear. You are so thorough and so hardworking. And most importantly, you have made me raise my game, and I'm so glad that you did. Also, importantly, you're the only person to whom I can text stupid memes or stuff from Twitter. And I'm probably going to keep doing that if that's okay. Is that okay?
It is okay.
Excellent. And finally, I'm nearly finished. The listeners, what a fine bunch of people you are. Even the ones who didn't like me, it's fine. Some of you have gone through tough times. You have lost your jobs, you've got divorced, you've suffered a bereavement, you've been sick, you've lost people. Your empathy has been off the scale. You make Times Radio what it is, and I just want to say thank you for being there. Thank you so, so much, and goodbye.